Okay, so real talk, pretty much part two of my last video. Some of you may not have liked the tone that I had in my League of Legends video regarding the problems concerning the League of Legends community and the toxicity that is openly shared and even perpetrated by some of the bigger names and things like that. What I said last video was essentially that, you know, there's no excuse for being a terrible person, which I stand by. I stand by 100%. I think that being competitive doesn't necessarily mean you have to make other people feel bad. And I get the competitive spirit, okay? A lot of it is chalked up. A lot of the behavior I notice is chalked up to, you know, people are just really competitive and they hate losing. But there's a difference between being really competitive and wanting to be better than the other person and being a complete asshole. There's no real reason for it other than to make yourself feel better. And to that, if I say, if you have to make other people feel bad, or you feel the need to make other people feel bad in order to make yourself feel better, then I mean, that's not really a good coping mechanism to deal with like your own shortcomings. I notice a lot of things that happen, especially in League, is a lack of agency, a lack of wanting to take responsibility for any mess up that you do. All right, and I'm bringing this up first because this goes into some other things. I was gonna do this part last, but I think I should do this one first. Take responsibility for when you fuck up. I think that if you're going to play League of Legends and you have played it for any extended period of time, you know that sometimes you just encounter someone that's better than you, a player that's better than you, or you just misplay like once or twice, and that's enough for someone who is even on the same level as you to take full advantage of that and carry the game. And it happens. It'd be like that sometimes. It happens to me. It happens to you. It happens to fucking Faker. It happens to Bjergsen. It happens to Doublelift. It happens. Now, the main problem that I'm getting at here is berating people for playing poorly, right? If someone admits that they're playing poorly, especially if someone admits that they're playing poorly, maybe don't just rail them with insults. You know, I fail to see how this works out in your favor. You'd have to like really sit me down and explain that one. I can actually see if you really thought the game was over, there was no chance the game could be won, and you really thought that no matter what you did, the game was ended, they were too far ahead, your fucking bot lane, mid lane, jungler fed too much, jungle bot, mid difference, top difference, all that difference, and you really was like, the game's not over. At that point, man, I'd be okay with you AFKing in the chat. I'd be okay with someone being like, this game is over, it's 0-15, please just FF open mid. I wouldn't even be mad. Like, all of us are losing, all lanes are losing. Yeah, 100%. I'd be like, shit, yeah, fuck. I don't really blame them. That's another thing. People actually need to learn when to give up, but that's another video. That's a different video for a different day. The purview of this video is essentially just explaining that we need to be kinder to each other. We need to be kinder to each other in League. I think that there's a giant lack of empathy from the players that play this game, which is where the empathy comes in, which is what confuses me, because like, we know what it's like to be like, you know, feeding in lane 07 and being flamed by your team. That's not, you would know as a person that that's not good. It probably didn't make you play better. It probably made you play worse, even on purpose. If there's three things that I can really address in this video, and what I want people to take away from this video, is to just, one, be kind, be kinder to people, show compassion, show empathy when you're playing this game. Okay, it's really not that hard. People sometimes play this game to escape, and you could be helping that person get out of a realm of like really bad times. Like, they could just feel awful. Resist the urge to give up too early. That's number two. Resist the urge to give up too early. You know, 5 to 10 minutes is not really enough time to tell when a game is going to be over. And 3, back to what I said first, actually, was to just take agency. Take responsibility for your fuck-ups. Okay, I know it's hard. There's a lot of pressure when you mess up because you're afraid people are going to flame you, and that is something that happens. It happens a lot. It's one of the main things that happens. Play to win. Always. Even when you're behind. Take responsibility. Buy wards. play safe, just play at your tower. If you're getting tower dove like at 5 to 10 minutes consistently, then shit, there's nothing you can do about that. There's nothing you can do about that. All you gotta do is sit there and hope to God that your team is actually fucking doing something. The verbal abuse is just, it's unwarranted. It's unnecessary and it's unwarranted. And it hides behind a mask of passion and competitiveness. But as I said earlier, you do not need to be an asshole to be competitive. You can be competitive and really passionate and not make other people feel bad. That's it. That's all I want people to like. I said those 3 things earlier, but really this right here, okay, that is really all people need to take away. You do not need to be the worst kind of person to be competitive and passionate. We're all playing this game that we love. How about we play it with a little more compassion to make the games a little easier to get through? Real talk. Alright guys, let me see you grit those teeth. Go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. Even if you didn't like it, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you like the content and you'll be able to see more of it. I also have all of my social medias in the box down below, so make sure you go to that and join the Discord so that you know when I'm going to go live on Twitch. The Jamaliverse is always looking for more people to be a part of it. Thank you guys so much, and with style and grace, stay safe.